What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Gods Unchained. So this is a trading card game that's been live since 2018, and I'm not really sure how I missed this one. On this channel, I try my best to cover as many card games as possible because my Magic the Gathering heritage just runs deep, real deep. So when I saw that this game was actually led by Chris Clay, who is a former game director of Magic the Gathering The Arena, it was like a double smack. Like, how did I miss this game, and how did I miss a game that had such a strong connection to one of my favorite franchises of all time? I don't know. So in today's video, let's go ahead and take a look at Gods Unchained. Now before we get started, today's video is brought to you by Gods Unchained. So if you do like what you see and you want to try the game yourself, please do so using my referral links below this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with some gameplay here. Now the very first thing that you need to do is select a god power. So the god that I'm using is all about necromancy and death. So a lot of my abilities are going to be like do damage to myself, do damage to an enemy, destroy my own creatures, you know, impact my opponent, things of that nature. So I'm going to go for Soul Burn, which deals 1 damage to both gods. Now when it comes to my starting hand, I really like this because you can do multiple mulligans, but you can do like pinpointed mulligans, right? So check this out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just get rid of this one card. And then I'm also going to say, you know what, I'm going to get rid of this one card. And maybe I want to mulligan this card because it costs too much. And maybe I want to go ahead and mulligan this one card. So I really like being able to kind of just select which card I want to mulligan because that gives me the best chance to have an opening hand that's not at the mercy of RNG, which is awesome, right? So here I am. I'm going to go first. I only have 1 energy to work with. So I'm going to start off by casting my Volatile Imp. This card costs 1. It's a 2/1 creature, which means it deals 2 damage, but it only has 1 health before it dies. But when it does die, it has an additional ability called Afterlife, which deals 1 damage to a random enemy character. Now, I'll go ahead and summon that even though my opponent doesn't have anything on the board at the moment, but I'm sure she got something coming. So 2/1 creature, Afterlife. She just summoned a 2/3 creature right over here. So I have a couple of different options of what I can do here, right? Let's see what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Possess Acolyte. So basically what this is, it's a 2-cost card. It's a 2/2, but if my god, so when this dies, right, if my god has 15 health or less, I'm gonna summon a 6/6 Nether Spawn. So that'll be really nice if I get it, but right now I'm pretty healthy. I have 30 health, so I'm probably not gonna see that anytime soon. And for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and go directly for my enemy god. I'm not even gonna worry about the creature that she has on the board right now. I'm going straight for the face. Now that's a strategy that it really depends on what you're trying to do, right? Because sometimes going straight for the face really leaves you exposed because your enemy starts building up like one heck of a roster on the board here. So I think what I'll do, I'm gonna go for another Possess Acolyte, another nice little cost, 2/2 cost card, and then I'm gonna go ahead and trade you out just to get rid of you, just to kind of keep you, I don't want you getting too crazy is all I'm trying to say. So Soul Bargain, this is my first time seeing this one. Give a creature Soulless and draw a card. Now I like the fact that the tooltips are really easy to, oh dude, what's going on? I'm trying to read. Alright dude, what does Soulless do again? So Soulless cards are removed from the game after they go to the void. Okay. So if I give this to someone, that means they can't be like resurrected and things like that. They're just gone forever. Alright, so this is what I was talking about before. I was going for the face. Now my opponent has 2 cards on the board. Both of these cards have Regen, and what Regen does, basically creatures with Regen heal 1 point for each point of Regen at the controlling god's end of the turn. So this can get pretty crazy if I let her stack up a bunch of people that have Regen, right? But I don't really have a choice, you know? I really can't stop her from doing what she wants to do at the moment. You know, just for giggles. How about we just Soul Bargain you, just to make sure you never come back, I guess. Just to make sure, and we'll go ahead and end our turn. We just got Doomcaller. So a frontline enemy, really cool thing about frontline enemies is that you must attack my frontline creatures first. So it basically acts as a taunt. And once again, I'm all about death. So my Afterlife, each friendly creature gains deadly, which is pretty good as well. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Dude, Harambe, an escaped silverback? Dude, if I'm about to send this little creature back to Wall Street's bets, you better believe it. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy character. Okay, but that's a roar ability. It already happened. I was just too busy talking trash. So at 2/6, I can fend off 1 attack from Harambe there. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I think we can figure this out. All right, so let's go ahead and cast our Doomcaller, right? 2/6 creature, frontline. Harambe must smack my creature in the face first. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. No, dude. Okay, all right. I just wasted my after. Oh, great. All right, dude, I'm not trying to get embarrassed here on video. 4/3. Okay. I got a couple of different things I can do here, right? I'm just gonna just put some creatures out on the board just to kind of fend off these really high damage creatures my opponent has right now. Like, they're trying to go crazy. Untamed Growth, really? And summon a 1/2 Badger with Confuse. If you want to know what Confuse is, I'll show you here in a second. Oh, come on, dude. So Confuse, when attacking, a creature with Confuse has a 50% chance to attack a random valid enemy, right? So Confuse is exactly what it sounds like. So I might have to throw up some more walls here, man. 2/4. You're gonna have to at least. I got this 5 here, which makes you. It's gonna force you to attack me with Harambe there, but smacks me in the face for 4 damage. Yeah, let's see what happens. So right now I'm kind of on my back foot here. Oh my god, dude, this is what I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Oh, I was hoping you were gonna hit. Okay, so we traded out a little bit. That was actually kind of a win for me to kind of clear out some of these people off the board. My Vanguard Axewoman has Blitz, so basically I can attack the same turn that I'm summoned. So let's get our wall up. Let's go ahead and get our Vanguard Axewoman up. Get this bootleg Harambe off the board. Do I want to do this? Destroy a friendly creature. Your creatures gain Leech. Your guide is healed by the amount of damage they do, huh? But then I gotta destroy one of my friendly creatures. I need to kind of wait until I get some really low low value creatures out before I start sacrificing like a wall. Oh my god, calm down, dude. You got every creature of the forest here. Birds, otters, badgers. Okay, down goes the wall.
My turn.
Dude, oh my goodness, man. From here, I think the best thing to do. I know that seems a little weird, but I'm going for the face. I'm not gonna deal damage to myself though, not yet. Not yet. I think I will start doing damage to my own face here very soon. It doesn't sound like it makes sense yet, but trust me, FG always makes sense in the end. Right? Maybe. I'm definitely gonna make sense here in the end. So right now I desperately need some help, right? I'm completely on my back foot. I have not been able to mount an offense at all. So check out what I'm gonna do. Check out this side panel over here, right? So I have a few different options. I can bring on a Rune of Sight, which is 4C2 plus draw a card. That 4C basically allows me to look at the next couple of cards on my deck. I can go Shield Maiden, which is a 2/3 frontliner. Or I can go Lambasting Wand. At the start of my turn, deal 2 damage to the enemy god. I don't really need that though. I think we're gonna go Shield Maiden. So let's go ahead and spin my favor. I have 17 favor right now. I'm gonna go ahead and spin my favor and grab a Shield Maiden. This is another way that the game tries its best to make sure that you're not completely at the mercy of RNG all the time, right? But you know what? I'm gonna save her for another turn. Let's go ahead and get our Corpse Swallower on the board. After an enemy creature dies, draw a card, right? So I really would like for him to throw those badgers in my face. Good job, throw those badgers in my face. Thank you so much, here we go. Don't call it a comeback. All right, so Harambe's on the board again. But watch what me do. Watch what me do. Summon the Wild Hog. I'm doing this for the sake of the YouTube. Destroy my Wild Hog. My Corpse Swallower now has Life Leech. Smack the other enemy god in the face for 5 damage, replenishing 5 damage for me. Very nice. And I think I'll go ahead and put the Shield Maiden up for right now. You know what? Let's just go all out. We're ready. It's time for us to turn this around, my friend. I got 24 HP left. Shout out to Kobe. Oh, man. Okay. Stygian Collector is back. So this is a 4-cost card. This is a really good card to get early, but late is still pretty good. It's still a 7/4, but it costs 4, and basically when it dies, it destroys a random card in your hand. I only got 1 card anyway, so you know what? We're going with the Collector. I'm gonna swap out Bootleg Harambe and smack the enemy god in the face once again with that life leech. I'm back up to 29. Who's losing? Not me. Not FG. Let's see what else we got over here. I'll go ahead and... Is that enough for... Oh, yeah. I lost track of my turn for a second. Let me see what else I can do over here. What is this one? Removes 2 durability from your opponent's relic. I'm probably going to go for just drawing cards. We're going to go for Rune of Sight. You got 14 life left. Deal 1 damage to a friendly creature and heal your god for 5. Dude, that's just BM. That's just BM at this point. Let's see. So here is the next 2 cards. Okay, cool. Looks good to me. And here's my draw. Rebuild differently. Dude, built different? Destroy a target creature. Pull a random creature from any void onto your side of the board. Dude. I'm more so in love with the name of that card, like built different. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna use it right now just because. FG built different. Check it out. Destroy you, and then I got a random Spring Bloom Hunter, and I got another Spring Bloom Hunter, just for gigs. But that's it, dude. That's lethal. Very, very nice, and that is a match here in the world of Gods Unchained. Of course, what type of video would this be if we didn't open up some packs towards the end, right? So let's drag our pack on top of the altar here. Check out the summon animation, if you will, and see what kind of new cards we get here. Very, very nice. Oh, we got 2 more packs left. Let's keep going. I got a purple here, right? On to the next pack here. Oh, this one's red this time around. Pretty good animations, I gotta say. For a card game, these are some pretty solid animations. Bloodguard looks pretty cool there. And then I have my final one, which is blue, which is secretly my favorite color about another game. But I can't talk about that other game right now. And there you go. Very, very nice. And obviously with those new cards that we just picked up, we can now kind of create our own decks. You know, once you actually know what you're doing, which I do not, I'm going to stick with the starter decks for a little bit longer. And another really interesting feature, and I know some people are going to feel some type of way about this, but yo, I think this is actually an amazing use case for this. You can actually sell and trade your cards in this game, right? So if you get like a really rare card, you want to give it to a friend, or you want to sell it on the marketplace, you absolutely can. And in my opinion, in one man's opinion, right? One random man's opinion, I really like this for a digital card game because this brings it way closer to that original ecosphere of Magic the Gathering, right? Where if you had a best friend that also played Magic the Gathering and you guys wanted to trade cards, you could. Or if you wanted to sell your card to one of your friends, you could. Or if you wanted to mow his lawn to get some of his cards, you could, right? That was like the original thing. But with all these recent digital card games in the last few years, if you just like wanted just one specific card, right? Good luck. Start buying a bunch of booster packs, right? But with here, you can buy the individual card. You can sell that individual card. You can trade that individual card. Being able to actually play a tradable card game digitally where you can buy, sell, and trade cards is by far the best usage case that I've ever seen for the technology up until this point. But hey, once again, just my opinion. So that is going to do it, my friends. A nice little look at Gods Unchained. Once again, thank you so much to Gods Unchained for sponsoring this video. If you like what you saw and you want to try the game yourself, please do so using my referral links below this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.